choice lies with you. The stupidity of the nuclear arms race, the development of weapons, trying to solve your problems politically by electing this political party or that political party, that all politics is immersed in corruption. Let me say it again. Communism, socialism, fascism, the Democrats, the liberals, we want to absorb human beings. There are no Negro problems, or Polish problems, or Jewish problems, or Greek problems, or women's problems. They're human problems. I'm not afraid of anybody. I don't work for anyone. No one can discharge me. I have no boss. I am afraid to live in the society we live in today. Our society cannot be maintained by this type of incompetency. Now we've got to change our way of thinking or perish.
Warchild. In a space odyssey, exit the brainwashing, escape velocity. Warchild prophecy, blood, sweat, atrocity. No tears, no fears, just pit blunts and cold beers. The old years in the streets, there's no coming back. Blood on the cul-de-sac, another one die young, bullets in the back. Some bullshit from the past that caught up again. Kind of rappers spot rushing and hustling. Planned hit, victim of assassination. Killer cops scheming on some colonized the nation. They lie in spaces, fighting a spaceship. Anunnaki warlord rocking human faces. Where you gon' be in 2012? When the shit hits the fan, will you realize the self, or will you stay blinded to the ways of the world and die crying on your knees? Say goodnight, baby girl. Follow the war child, stars from the downtrodden. We sound bomb and raise the dead out the car. Follow the war child, pop out your eardrums. Here comes the truth to save the sun. Follow the war child, stars from the downtrodden. We sound bomb and raise the dead out the car. Follow the war child, pop out your eardrums. Here comes the truth to save the sun. Live by the hammer and get nailed to the cross. The system is the predator, they praying for your loss. They can crucify the messenger, my body gave me body. And for Bobby, your body globby, strapped under her, sorry. The truth accused, never seen a papoose or a body. They shot the roof and the sheriff for starting a worry. The call of the children will help the rise and fall of the buildings. They murder hope in hopes to rewire your spirit. The products of visions, I rewind on my inner. I'm not your cyborg or your war horse. Got you close to the third war, so what's this war for? You make the call and the universe will respond. The North Star is a cause in native tongues. My ancestors strumming baby son. I aim for peace, so they aim at one. Keep training, engraving with the pen. And take this gun. I'm a war child, stars from the downtrodden. We sound bomb and raise the dead out the coffin. I'm a war child, pop out your eardrums. Here comes the truth to save the sun. I'm a war child, stars from the downtrodden. We sound bomb and raise the dead out the coffin. I'm a war child, pop out your eardrums. Here comes the truth to save the sun.
You don't know the truth by now, then you will learn. Now you will learn. You don't know the truth by now, then you will learn. Now you will learn.
Having a ton to do with the stress of poverty.
Keep the revolution, times of change. Bear witness as we break free from times of chains. Lines of Cain, the devil tormented to the minds insane. Rise again from the ashes, falling, rise to fame. Highs of pain, burn circles through the fabric of life. On average night, the satellites be watching the plot. They got us caged in, slaves to the dollars and clocks. Got a gang called the cops that got us on lock. We fly a burning flag, democratic process engulfed in flames. Where justice is applied, man, begging for your change. And nothing's guaranteed but taxes and debt. You get both if you pay to crash a passenger jet. Don't make sense how we go broke waiting on paychecks. Stomach pain, sweat to maintain just to pay rent. Poor man, indigenous to dead enslavement. Righteous man protest the dead upon the pavement. The struggle got me stressed. Weight on my chest, feel like a lead vest. When can I sleep? When can I let my head rest? The struggle got me stressed. Weight on my chest.
They all look different, and so you focusing to share the same covenant. Playing tricks with their rhetoric, don't entertain the games by staying 2 steps ahead of them. Thought they had the best of them, locked with a spiritual deficit. Poverty leads to hunger, and hunger sends the messages to minds receptive to follow the whispers. Decisions need the exorcist, need the strength to put my fist up. A toast to this moment of peace. Hope is like a wish, to do is to believe. I am the change I wanna see, the rest will follow when this energy accumulates. It takes 2 to hate, why soldiers hold up lights to lead the way. Monetary change, stuck in another man's game. The story goes, but me, I'm rewriting the story, yo. Rewriting the story, yo. The struggle got me stressed. Weight on my chest, feel like a lead vest. When can I sleep? When can I let my head rest? The struggle got me stressed. Weight on my chest, feel like a lead vest. When can I sleep? When can I let my head rest?
What should be a minor detail can be blown out of proportion. Now it sits on a grand scale. The possibility of change today, it seems unreal. I feel it be a done deal. The facts remain tonight. I think I'm gonna take the red pill. Now I see clear. Use my energy to charge a third rail. They're reducing us in numbers, can't you see? Like them sperm wells and trouble like a water. I be checking into my hotel. A piece of earth means death for man who gets the Nobel. Shackled to a place we dread most, watching the earth rose in the hand of the warmongers, attacking you with hunger. See my operations executed like Elamine. Babylon Warchild reciting prophecies like Celestine. Controlling weathers with their war machines. They play the harp with an orchestra of instruments. We all getting militant, stuck in this black hole of impurity. Earth conspiracies, how they merrily frolic while stress be the enemy.
The struggle got me stressed. Weight on my chest, feel like a lead vest. When can I sleep? When can I let my head rest? The struggle got me stressed. Weight on my chest, feel like a lead vest. When can I sleep? When can I let my head rest?
I think the whole world should be run by one big corporation. I think it'd be so much cozier.
Because all other countries are inferior to us.
And we should start as many wars as we need to keep it up.
You ever feel like what you're seeing on this stupid little box ain't the truth?
Weapons to mass deception, clashes on our intersection. Media propaganda blitz, leaders we follow hazardous. Billboard swords, television antennas, blur your vision, wipe your eyes to see clear. Empty-handed warriors release fear. Choke out the sniper on the roof. Wear a rubber for the pipe up in the roof. Sharpen the dull, I'm bone in your skull. Vicious cycles of self-eliminate. Semiotic, semi-automatic mind murder. Spirit tainted, we all bleed the same blood. The devil's serum painted to look just like us. Talk just like us. Walk just like us. Monkey see, monkey do. Gorillas, we've been watching coups. Stock in the news. Anchor to your story. If it bleeds, it leads. That's the motto. I don't follow these and give us. I just follow tomorrow. While you swallow today. These cocksuckers don't spit anyway. Burn them like the pimp I blaze. Spit bars, lock you in cage. Poverty pays. And the crime rate will raise. Like heaven from this hell. A broken people, no status, no class, no cash. Steal a brick from the witch's leg so she can cast this spell. Life's a bitch, bitch the earth is well. Live amongst the soulless where the zombies dwell. For freedom for your arm, leg, beg. This the Holocaust for your head.
Holocaust behind the soul, broadcast my control. We time travelers lost and can't find the road. Trapped with no map, no third eye that got us home. Immortal soul, now the covenants of flesh. Fed on Holocaust, find the soul, broadcast my control. We time travelers lost and can't find the road. Trapped with no map, no third eye that got us home. Immortal soul, now the covenants of flesh. To the dark side, it's dark sides adjacent to hell. Out here the zombies pitch stones like they ringing a bell. Blast rocks, bunch of have-nots who live in the cell. Unlimited ways to meet your death, it's easy to tell. The reaper works here, the pay's great, breaking the cheddar. But random homicides evolve out of breaking and enter. There's no justice, no peace on this land, slaves to dollar signs. A world of lies, brain dead kids with hollow minds. Fluoridated water water crystallized the pineal gland, third eye blinded, turning to sand. There's no peace from the pain, asleep in the brain. Dead man walking with the sheep in the rain, and it seems every day is just more of the same. Another one bites the dust in this horrible game. What can be gained when all's lost through mental holocaust? Freedom by any means, peace at all costs. Holocaust, they blind the soul, broadcast my control. We time travelers lost and can't find a road. Trapped with no map, no third eye that got us home. Immortal soul bound to covenants of flesh. Mental holocaust, they blind the soul, broadcast my control. We time travelers lost and can't find a road. Trapped with no map, no third eye that got us home. Immortal soul bound to covenants of flesh and bone.
Come on, G. Babylon Warchild. Come on. Yeah. All my pyramids coated with Masonic features. I'm not a rapper, I'm a science teacher. They don't believe till the comments reach us. Been had the gift. Wish I had a split trapped in this labyrinth. Extreme fighting, grew up like a teen titan. Power to the people. The only thing I dream writing. Struck the beast. Theme song, fuck police. Trying to scramble up little more than a bucket feast. Government games, they package a smuggle the cane. Leave us crumbs sitting on memory lane. 20 years and you still remember the pain. Break the cage, hard to keep the lion tame. Thoughts is radical. They say that God on sabbatical. They want your soul for collateral. We in the war zone with the 4-4 chrome. Is it martial law or is it your home? We walk with the chains and shackles. It's Babylon picking up the shells of shrapnel. We walk with the chains and shackles. It's Babylon picking up the shells of shrapnel.
A day in the life feels like a bird in a cage. Feel like every step I take one closer to the grave. Choking in the haze, losing focus in the maze. The road to Babylon with no hopes are entertained. I come back, that which is lost, it can be regained. Thoughts ingrained in my paradigm, sponsors of pain. Monsters rain, hell on paradise, we lost in the brain. Toxin vein, poison bloodstream, speaking in tongues. Season breathe, infernal equinox, demons and drugs. World changed since the world trade, it's heathens and thugs. Now police don't need a reason why they squeezing a slug. Don't need a reason why they sweep our freedoms under the rug. Under the gun, we asleep and eating under the sun. Children and men outnumbered like 100 to 1. Odds never stop at once, you running away. Some battles lost, but the war's not. One in a day in the life. Feels like a bird in a cage. A caged bird sings a freedom song and passes away. A day in the life, just a passage of time. Perhaps in time we can make it there, one day at a time. A day in the life, feels like a bird in a cage. The caged bird sings a freedom song and passes away. A day in the life, just a passage of time. Perhaps in time we can make it there, one day at a time.
A day in the night, flooded with artificial lights. We consume the moon, resume the tombs. Fight for our artificial rights. Assume the position on the front line. Resurrect the phantoms here, protect the atmosphere. Loaded tanks on the track, no train of thought remains. Mother Earth no longer ovulates. No trees, no grains. Hold the holy rifle and the blessed sword. Behold the unholy idols, they press to oppress your force. We invest in the lessons, war-torn spirits vibrating freedom songs. There ain't no songs of freedom for them. Satellites after life, who's bleeding for them? And now there's no forest, no borders are in order. And now there's no tourists, like a shark in a tank. Growth is according the environment, the violence is a mere reflection across the universe from intersections.
Animals have very little sense of tomorrow. You cannot threaten a cow with torture or a sheep with death. You cannot swing a sword at a tree and scream at it to produce more fruit, or hold a burning torch to a field and demand more wheat. You cannot get more eggs by threatening a hen, but you can get a man to give you his eggs by threatening him. This human farming has been the most profitable and destructive occupation throughout history. Human society cannot be rationally understood until it is seen for what it is. A series of farms where human farmers own human livestock.
Days passed. For the evil that was growing in the new machines, each hour was longer than all the time before. Some of the humans understood that what they had wakened could be the end of them.
The secrets of the future, some have said they lie in the past. So I study what I lived in, done with science and math. They all blinded perhaps and lost sight of the path. Either that or they cowards got no spine in they back. They all die when I rap, each line's a violent attack. The train's coming, you're a damn so tired of the track. I was born sick with the disease, you're dying to catch. The gift of rhythm, illmatic when I rhyme on the track. It's like storm the castle, passing up rise in mortal battle. The last man alive dying in a storm of shrapnel. Evil has you, the dead form and seas around you. MCs ain't soundproof, they shadow in the ground move. Earth will tremble as my verses will burst and end you. You don't really represent this, you just pretend to. Your players never win, you can't MC shit. You Sega Genesis, every verse is 16-bit. No spine, no spine, no mind, no mind, no heart, no heart. It all ends before it starts. No spine, no mind, no heart, and that's when things fall apart. With no spine to rock with, no mind to process, no heart, no conscience, hypnotized and locked in. Shoot at the sky of profits, hoping some changes dropping. Keep it lit, dig the cement while it's still wet. Leave a print of your soul, not on your soul. Environment close will expose the space you need to grow. Think before the action, control the reaction. You could infect or heal with your own passion. Feel the elements and serve on the devilish. I do and did what the God and the devil did. In surmise, the reflection of truth speakers tweet rebellious. When some but learn from more of what you lose, you penniless. Still handle change well. For everyone I burn, I earn a lesson from a brain cell. My love is so deep it paints hell with blood. My love is so deep it paints hell with love. No spine, no spine, no mind, no mind, no heart, no heart. It all ends before it starts. No spine, no mind, no heart, and that's when things fall apart. Having visions, bright stars born in dark ghettos. Achievement, my life stretched out like park meadows. What I see is what I get, what I deserve. The microphone in my left hand, ready to serve, ready to learn. In this game of life, ready to earn respect from anybody. Now the table's ready to turn. Steady with words, real hip-hop, make it return. The breakers break and the graphite is making it burn. We the raw, never stop. Hardcore renaissance, never got what we deserve. So we never stop, never watch from the sidelines. Till we change the game, change my aim from hard times and saw major gains. Felt the major pains, watch my stars rearrange. Map my path, now my mind can find peace again. Seasons change and the world keeps spinning on. Realize the self and my life keeps living on. No spine, no mind, no heart. It all ends before it starts. No spine, no mind, no heart, and that's when things fall apart.
targets, there are all my sons. Bounce, out, down, chow, march to the top of the Parliament Hills. Now, shall not kill, kill or be killed, still a poverty will. Governmentals tied to the Templars nights. Governmental advice is a mental device. Via tactics and madness, bright lights. Big cities, the grit of zeitgeist, the rice bread dipped in blood. A blind thread, let me pat you up. Get up, reload and run, cause the building's about to turn to crumbs. The pilots are violent, fire broke the silence. As long as they keep starving, then we ain't leaving Parliament. The people with no partisan, staring at the televisions, carry the rumble from the belly. And they mention me, to predestinedly pre-mold my identity. Claustrophobic, I can barely breathe. Fight to win, there ain't no fair fight in the streets. Pay a fare, or take a fucking leave. Roll it up, pull it back, now pay a fee. You owe me for that, brother, cause not us free. Not even the reflection we pretend to be. Not even the reflection that we see. Bounce, out, down, shall march to the top of the Parliament Hills. Thou shall not kill, kill or be killed, still a poverty will.
Astronauts and warrior psychology, Masonic seals adorn nanochip technology. Symbolically they trace the Satan and man, the devil's real. Y'all been shaking his hand your whole lifetime and still not awake to the plan. Sleeping long days, but is it too late for a chance? Too late for a change? Too far to turn around? No salvation, 11th hour we burn it down. Don't think, close your eyes, squeeze the actions of a single soldier. Bring the system to its knees, sick of the politics. Governments and parliaments, peaceful demonstrations, cops shoot slugs at college kids. Acknowledge this, we all prison system occupants, chained by the slave wage, free trade economists, optimists. Prime couldn't stop this shit, the mothership dropping time bombs on your consciousness. Break the code, awake the soul that we can take control from the basement. Break the mold, my spirit will escape the glow. This place is cold, pain, darkness and chills. Rage against the dying light, storming Parliament Hill. This place is cold, pain, darkness and chills. Rage against the dying light, storming Parliament Hill.
Bounce, out, down, shall march to the top of the Parliament Hills. Thou shall not kill, kill or be killed, still a poverty will. Bounce, out, thou shall march to the top of the Parliament Hills. Thou shall not kill, kill or be killed, still a poverty will. A poverty will, kill or be killed, still a poverty will.
Brief the lost cause. Babylon Warchild. What up? What up? Toronto in the building. Philly in the building.
I am the thunder, I'm every single drop of rain, I'm the hunger, I'm every single ounce of pain, I'm the tides, saltwater ocean falling wide, I'm hard to find, in your face, in front of your eyes, I'm war on peace, gas is stripped at the Middle East, I'm the feast, biblical famine, I am the beast, I'm the cure, the savior, of that you'll be sure, I'm the pure lack of confidence inside the unsure, all things at all times, I'm no one at all, I'm your first kiss, I'm just another kid in the hall, I'm traffic tickets, I'm a kid with asthma swimming, I'm bad nutrition, rolling holes in your madam's linen, I'm bloods of Crips, I'm the blood on your kicks, I'm underworld politics, entertaining your kids, I'm hip-hop, golden age, free shows with no pay, I'm young of old, I live forever, die in a day, yes I am, I am that I am, yes I am, I am that I am, yes I am, I am that I am, yes I am, at the crossroads I am that I am.
I'm the rope in the quicksand that stops you from sinking. I'm a cold glass of water the morning after you're drinking. I'm the words that emerge from the tip of the ink pen. I'm the thought bubble that shows the world what you're thinking. I'm the music, the madness, the melody, the comic, the tragedy, the misdemeanor, and the felony. I'm the secret recipe. I'm a split for the freshest weed. I'm fate, I'm hate, I'm destiny. I'm love, I'm drugs, I'm nerd, I'm thug. I'm known to lace my trees with rage cause my brain is bugged. I'm a mastodon connecting with Babylon. Fuck with me and I am cracking jaws. I'm the bastard cause. I'm the one telling you to pass the bong. I am a recorded, mixed and newly mastered song. I'm the speakers that you blast them on. Whack rappers, I'm coming after y'all. I am that I am, yes I am. I am that I am, yes I am. I am that I am, yes I am. At the crossroads, I am that I am.
I just wanted to give this to you as a sort of basic understanding of who you are. We want you to understand that when you find ways to quiet your mind, to release resistance, or to find thoughts that are resistant free, and you learn to hold yourself consistently, chronically, in vibrational alignment with who you really are, you begin to understand things as they really are. The distortion of all things begin to fade. Your purpose and reason for living begins to come through you. And most important, you begin to understand your place in the universe. You are no longer a fragmented shadow of who you really are. You are who you really are.
Falling on a deaf ear, dialing, calling down tones, no rest here. Time brings you in a standing, flourish your outer planning. Ages wise, courage, dead fear. Raise the blind curtains, find certain stress clear. Maintain through stress here. In the mind, lace Columbine, locked in brain cells. I paint hell, paint heaven, spray can, bass yelling. Open hands, empty to the eye's face. Empty hand is full of thy face. Let energies move like nature did. Fire in the sky, you can taste the wind. Hanging in, hanging on for dead coins and change. Noise through veins, core of the sun strums the rays. I spit my hunger pains, still on the plantation with a wick to blaze. Water can't slide in the fire that's raised in a bunker change. This out of sanity, omit vicious insanity. I'm neither, receive my word like a believer.
I've been on my grind for eons, right? Way before your sleepless cities and your neon nights. I was beyond life within the ether. Then I brought you peons light and lit the world. Inspire visions beyond sight. My third eye trace the star maps. I'll be home soon. Drop shrooms, lace a tune with the man in the moon. Beyond the consciousness, there to consume. Panic ensues when my words prove the legends of Atlantis was true. I see devils, make it rain and raise the sea levels. 100 feet of water flood the streets where the beast heckles. Peace settles, never last. Heaven we never have. This life an endless struggle, war within the better half. Don't try to run, I'm a sniper bullet wrapped inside a drum. When you nod your head, you're dead. Your soul will burn inside the sun. Forever cursed to be pathetic. Never drop a clever verse. Never find the words to say. Walk the earth on endless search. Your wordplay worthless. Your life has no purpose beneath the surface. The real art, defeat the serpents. Escape the glow. Ignite all mics and burn the fat away. Stay killing all the week off from Saturday to Saturday.
Touched by heavenly force, my essence strained from the pain of darkness. My intervention for my soul to get clean, withdraw from the sickness. Burn the 3rd degrees, breaking the veil from these visions I see. My intuitions bleed, taking steps to conquer. This quiet monster inside that provides the vibe for this death to get stronger. I pray to the most, so trying to do this
not just one or two things that go wrong as inequality increases. It seems to be everything, whether we're talking about crime or health or mental illness or whatever. You know, if you look at the rates of drug abuse or violence or self-harm amongst kids or mental illness, there's clearly something going deeply wrong with our society.
I was born inside a dream, 1983, age of the machine, oil empire, puppet regime. Know what I mean? I'm from a hard place, caught between the fire and the frying pan. Hidden hand hold us every time we try to stand. Ghost in the shell, got us lost, hopeless as hell. Trying to make it so a story's a legend nobody tells. Give us power or give us means to insurrection. Give us a dream, give us a chance to strive for perfection.
Quiet wars, that ain't silent no more. One world, the borders are gone. To sell you peace, they make war the problem and demand solutions from both they profit off of. Profit speak, we passing by every day on the street. Not a dollar to eat, a scholar of life. Flip the 33, 2E&E, eternal elevation. The disease is the system, the people's confrontation. Unify, organize and rebel, that's the medication. Equal power and no power for all powers. Equal power and no power for all powers. Equal power and no power for all powers. People power is our power and no power. Medieval towers burn downwards and make cowards. Take a leave like fall showers, an uphill brawl devour. It's a call for arms, don't put your hands up. Your actions have the answers, gonna answer the call. Oppress, ignore on the poor, infect the core, neglect the door. No one lives here, and here doesn't exist anymore. Program a child with images of the now. Used to getting nothing, sweating, settling for a smile. So rare around here, so calm training surrogates, biochemicals that's tearing up this atmosphere. Antenna frequencies, paint energies in this air. Till we passive, yet aggressive all of a sudden by push of a button. The kush got me buzzing and my shekels got me sliding. Not a dollar can buy my beliefs. I sleep through the office and tweak out the products. Check the flip side, this side's not yours. Fighting yourself with a double-edged sword. Equal power and no power for all powers. Equal power and no power for all powers. Equal power and no power for all powers. People power is our power.
Dear Mr. Prime Minister, please diminish the crime ministers who administer death on blocks with smiles sinister. They like hands in the air, masters of violence, war children of Babylon, blasting back with the iron, but still it's pointless. Pursuit of happiness, anointed with crimson blood water, abattoir, lace the joints with the masculine solution. Devil's institutions got rebels all around the world, been a revolution. Now it's G20 barricades, soldiers with heat, the beast manifested fortresses, war in the streets, the end of days, much prophesized, follow the West, the one world government, sold enslaving and death, all rights suspended. Won't be long now till life is ended like the embers. And remember those who never surrendered. Peace to all who walk tall while Babylon falls, whose spirits live on, though bodies crushed by crumbling walls.
Equal power and no power for all powers. Equal power and no power for all powers. Equal power and no power for all powers. People power is our power and no power.
One principle I can emphasize that is the most important principle underlying the prevention of violence, it would be equality. The single most significant factor that affects the rate of violence is the degree of equality versus the degree of inequality in that society.
Exaggerations. We man the station, matching gauges for the mass invasion. Fighting for cats
born leaders. To the law leaders, when you have reason, no laws are needed. It's a calm season, no oxygen if the bombs breathing. I ain't in peace till we all eating, constant elevating. If we all believe it, we can all achieve it. Reach and gather pieces, I hunt and gather demons and gather believers. The matter of fact, the facts is backwards, cause they stats is factless. Everything you see is manufactured. The puppets use the strings, make a noose, hang the master. Truth be told, truth is food to feed the soul. I got a meal for those, I got a meal for those.
While we reside in the underworld, I dwell in the twilight. Tried everything and still can't get my mind right. Even my hindsight suffer from astigmatism. They call me black cause I suffer through the stigmas with them. Using my inner rhythm to get out of poverty. Still feeling trapped in this inner city odyssey. Warchild and oddity, an audible rainbow. You like an RV, try and stop a tornado. So whether rain, snow, sleet, hail, weak, frail, free jail, I aim in this game to succeed. Fail, not an option. Losing likely a doctrine. You couldn't sell the rappers, we been put up for adoption. Black a toxin, your system infected. You suffer from withdrawal if your system injected. Sniff the injected. We flow all kind of dope. Y'all ain't spitting fire, y'all just blowing all kind of smoke.
Amnesiac, comatose. Night visits with the Holy Ghost. Get that inside now and no one knows. The lights are off upstairs, nobody's home. You're so alone, dying for love, nobody shows. Nobody cares, fishing for theirs. And wishing well. I battle Satan in Babylon and live to tell. Live from the pits of hell, poor righteous teachers. Speak the truth, resurrect lifeless creatures. With mics I reach ya, give me your hand. Smash the shackles so we get the whole city to stand in my position. Victims of the inner city system, crime vision. Citizens on suicide missions, cold nights, long days. Hell's hallways extend from here in all ways. No hope, no change, no better days. Just more debt, more bills unpaid, more mouths to feed, more seeds dying to be free. In the struggle we done lost a lot. Comrade, cosmonaut, message in the bottle, let it spell. Mental holocaust, word of mine. Spend my lifetime fighting the serpentine. If I die in a line of fire, hope you learn this rhyme. Freedom reigns inside my mind, hope I see the change with my eyes. My seas are raised in more peaceful times. As for me, I feel destiny is calling out. Hard work, it does pay off, that's what we're all about.
Desensitized to the violence, I've been a victim of body strop. My prehensile style can pick them up. Rock a keen intellect, we don't ever intersect. Sean, witnessing the typical pawns with their puffed up self-importance. The ladies fucked up too, they have abortions when they just a youth. Now the CCR flaws repeated again. Rape women, thief cars, get defeated by friends. There's a thin line between shining that and a niner gat. Even find a line between the major and the minor max who make up our ghetto Gambia. Who's pulling our strings like Geppetto's hands? We just full of that bling without discretion or guessing. Maybe it's not so wise to do all our crimes whenever cops roll. So the plot grows deeper than a pothole. And strippers and fillers burn their nostrils like a hot stove. It's so real in the field they need apostles. Impossible, they chasing death, tracing steps ever since you placed in the base of net. Debate from Met players proving you need a KOS. Yes, take both steps.
Take the proper steps to better yourself. You know what I mean? Yo, I be the God-born King Emalon, here with a Babylon Warchild, and I'm here to let y'all know what we here to do is come together for one common cause and destroy the lies, the oppression, the miseducation, the suffering. You know what I mean? Babylon Warchild. What is a war child? You know what I mean? A child that's caught up in war. We here to save the baby, give them knowledge of self. We here to crush all religion. We here to crush all politics. We here to crush technology. Black, fresh gold, misery, legit, and the God symmetry. And that's what it is, you know what I mean? Babylon Warchild. We here to save these babies. You know what I mean? Teach the truth to the youth. Cause that's what it's about, you know what I mean? Run down Babylon. Cause we here in this Western society trapped in the wilderness of North America. You know what I mean? And we here to get our people out. You know what I mean? Knowledge of self is the only way to set yourself free. Yeah, you heard this verse from BK, the General, here with Babylon Warchild. We just let y'all know 2011 and beyond. It's like that. Peace to my Aelites and everybody else that represent the struggle. Peace. Please educate the lost children. Everything.